Hello everyone and welcome back to Scrap and Craft with Terry, and today we're going to do our third standalone journal tag. I hope you've watched my other two videos. If you haven't, just take a look at them. Today we're going to do this one on a gold cardstock. It's nice and bright and shiny. And of course I have all of my pieces cut out. I have my papers all inked. And if you have been watching this little series, I just hope you're enjoying it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to, well, let me tell you how big the tag is, so if you haven't seen the other videos. The tag is about 7 inches long. Finished size is about 3.5 inches wide. So if you have your paper open, you would cut it at about 7 inches and then just fold it in half. And the inside of this is kind of a tannish, brownish, gold, whatever, but it's light enough that you can journal on it, like on the back of the little cards and that. And I've just left a border around. I rounded all my corners. So let me grab my, I have to grab my paper for gluing on. So just grab this one. It's quick to glue all of the fancy papers down. I'm just going to use glue stick. You can use whatever you'd like. I think the glue stick lays down pretty flat. Having fun making these journal tags. There's so many different ideas that you can do with them on your tag, your tag base. If you want a tab or something on top, you can also do that. I haven't put any tabs on top of them. I just left them. They would probably look pretty cool with a tab on top. Each journaling tag is has something different. I'm doing 5 different ones. All right. So now before we put the front on, this tag is going to go into the center. So this is going to be glued shut, but it's going to have a bigger tag in the center. Of course, I have my notes. Had everything set aside in my little baggie. You can just make up, make your project into almost like a little kit. Keep all of your pieces together. Of course, I have my little note tags and pictures off to the side so I know where everything's going. I already made the hole in my tags for my my ribbon trim, and we'll do all of that at the end. So this is light enough that you can journal on. Now I have a couple little marks on here showing where I'm supposed to make my glue marks at. So I'll just kind of fold this back a little bit, make my marks on the inside so I can see. Then I'll just take the marks off of the outside. I'm not always real good just eyeballing where the glue's got to go, so I have to make me some little marks. So I can't go past this. So I'm just going to glue from here around, and I'm going to glue from here around, and all of this will just be open. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac for that. Fold this over a little bit, and I'll just use this little corner, otherwise I'll probably have glue all over my background. And if you want, you can go ahead and do a little bit of glue around there. It doesn't really matter. And we'll just glue that shut. Generally, Fabri-Tac sets up pretty fast. This cardstock here is also another one that's pretty heavy. And that just slides right in there. So that's going to be the center pocket. Now I can take that out and we'll do our front. And on the front, excuse me, I'm going to have 2 pockets. Just one at the bottom, one about that far up. And when I inked around this paper, I just used purple ink because I thought the colors went good with the paper. And I didn't have a pink that I liked for the ribbon. I was going to do pink, but I couldn't find a pink that matched this. So I did purple for the inking, and I'm going to do purple for the ties. But I'm going to do pink for my gems because there's pink in the paper also. So it'll all match up pretty good. Now on these pockets, I'm just gluing the paper down, but you could also glue 3 sides. Gotta put a little glue there. You could also just do 3 sides and make an extra pocket if you wanted to. I also didn't make the thumb hole, the notch, but you can do that. I just left them all flat. I was going to ink around the outside of this, but it didn't show up good, so really doesn't need it. Nothing real extra fancy about these, but they have a lot of journal space and something different to add to your journal or your purse or your bag. Let me fold this over a little so I have some more clear space. Now I'll do my tags. They're kind of plain, but Oh no, once you get the little ribbons on them and the little gems, they're kind of fancy. See, and then on the back, I put this on the wrong side. Let me hurry up and peel it off. I will glue that where it belongs, and then I'll use my glue eraser to take the glue off of the back of it. And that's my mess up on this video. It's always got to be one. Wouldn't be right if it wasn't, if I didn't make a boo-boo. So let me grab my eraser. I just get this at the Dollar Tree. It's good to have on hand if you don't have one. When your glue's nice and fresh, it takes the glue right off. Doesn't leave any residue on your paper. And I use it quite often. There. Now the sticky's all gone. I say in my videos I have to make one mistake or there's something wrong, but you know, what's more fun than making a boo-boo on video? Okay. Now this one's going to be on the bottom because it's a little taller, and this one will be on top. And as I started to say, this is light enough on the back that you can journal on. So now I'm just going to glue the 3 sides of my pockets down. Make sure I have it the right way. I didn't have my one light on. Hopefully that shows up better. It's kind of rainy and dreary outside today. We're all done with our 70-degree weather. I'm just going to leave this up a little bit from the bottom. And then when I put this on, I'm going to put it down in here. It's a good day for crafting. This evening is trick or treat for our area, so we're gonna go walk around with our grandkids, and that'll be fun. Never too old to have fun. All right, so now these are gonna go right down in here, and that'll be the front of our pocket or our tag. So now we're gonna go to the back. And on the back, I have a pocket and a notepad. I already have the little header on my notepad and have it stapled. And it's just coffee dyed paper. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this on first. I have this, oh, what do you call it? I made the little line in it so it folds easier. I'll think of it in a minute. I scored it. So it makes it a little easier for lifting the cover up for the notepad. So when it's on the notepad and you want your paper, you'll just be able to lift it up. So now I'm going to glue my pocket. Not very many pieces went with this one. The very first one had a lot of little pieces. One of the last ones that I'm going to make has a lot of little pieces. Okay, and then this will just go down here. So I'll go ahead and glue this one on. Make sure I have my paper the right way. You don't have dimension, or if you don't have a design on it that goes one way, it doesn't matter, but this has a little bit of writing on it, so I have to watch which way I'm putting it up there. So that just goes on there, and then I'm just going to glue this across the top of the notepad. And then I'm going to glue the notepad. Well, let me see. Maybe I should just glue the notepad down first. No, I can't do that. This has to be, I can't glue the notepad down. I won't be able to move it because this is going to sit down in the pocket. And it'll be like that. So we'll just glue the notepad. I have all of these ready to go. It's been ready for couple days now, so I have to stop and think of some of this stuff, what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'll just glue this down a little bit from the top, and that'll still leave a little bit of border. And then, when you want your paper, you can just lift your thing up right on your paper, fold it back down, and then it'll sit in the pocket. And that's our third journal tag. So now I'll put my ribbons and my gems on. Make this one a little bit longer. Hope everyone is having a nice day. Hope everyone's enjoying these videos, this little series. And I just ask, if you enjoy what you're watching and you're not subscribed to my channel, I just ask that you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. We'll just slide this in the side pocket. And if you find that your ribbon doesn't want to stay tied, you can just dab a little glue. If you don't want to make the holes to tie them through, you can just staple them on. I didn't put holes in these ones yet, so I'll do the holes in these. Well, hang on. on a second. There, I had my paper punch and I laid it aside. I couldn't find it. So I'll just punch these holes. On the last two videos I'm going to do in this little series, we're going to have holiday paper on them. And I think they'll be real cute. Hope you join me for them. Okay, so this is the bottom one. Well, let me trim this a little bit. Get ahead of myself here. That's the top one. And the purple goes good with the paper. Now, on our pockets, what I'm going to do is just glue a little lace across. Glue a little lace across the bottom. And add some little gems. Better use my smaller tip. Make a mess if I try to do it with my bigger tip. Just before I went on camera, I had the glue coming out of here. Now that I'm on camera, it doesn't want to cooperate. Doesn't take a lot of glue to hold the ribbon down. If I called it lace, I meant ribbon. I guess on my video yesterday I was calling my ribbon lace. In either case, it's all pretty. Okay, now I'll put some up here. If you have any comments or questions, any suggestions, just ask that you leave them below in the comment section. All right, now just going to put some little pink gems on. I leave my bottle turned sideways so the glue will come out faster. Then it comes out really, really fast. Now my little gems aren't going to cooperate either. I'm just going to put 3 on each one. I think that'll be plenty. Well, we'll just put the glue right there. That's easier. I hope this has all been in view of the camera. Because I really wasn't paying attention. Okay, so this one will go here. This one will go here, and these little gems just come from one of the dollar stores. They're pretty. Doesn't all have to be expensive. Okay, move that one over just a little bit. Now we can put our tags back in our pockets. So this is the front. We have 2 tags in 2 pockets with our little gems. We have our side pocket with a bigger journaling tag. We have our back pocket with our little notepad. And we could have also put a couple little gems up there if you wanted to dress that up a little bit more. Maybe I'll just do that. I always like to do everything in an odd number, so I guess we can't just do 2, we have to do 3. I have that glue from the little gem stuck to my finger. And I could have put ribbon under there also and set the gems on the ribbon. But I think it looks good against the paper. So there we go. Well, that was a good decision. I liked that. All right. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video today. And if you did, just give me a thumbs up. And the next videos will be up in another day or 2. So I hope you come back to see them. So everyone enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.